Okay guys, welcome back to the PGA Tour Pro. This is the season mode we're in, season 4. Uh, we just did a quite a good session with the US Open. We basically played the tournament live, kind of as it happened. I played my round pretty much kind of where I would tee off in real life and played my round. And we actually ended up one under par for the 4 rounds. Really, I mean, Oakmont's just a tough course. We made some putting errors in it. In fact, I think I missed a 3 foot putt that probably had somewhere in the region of a foot of break kind of thing. But we played okay. I mean, we finished 3 shots behind Dustin Johnson. We'll probably talk a little bit about the US Open, but we'll get back into the season mode because we're getting towards the end of the season. A couple of tournaments left. This is the Northeast Invitational. The clubs, because we did at the beginning of the season, we randomised the clubs, and for this tournament we've got the MP4 Mizunos. So I'm just going to go and select that. I've got the Mizuno driver, and we have the Mizuno 3-wood, and we have the MP4s. Quite a nice club. It's got quite a nice look to it. Hold on, wrong button. I don't think. Yeah, Mizuno have got a wedge. I keep thinking that Mizuno don't do a wedge, but they do. I'm going to keep this putter. This is the Works Versa number 1. It's Odyssey. It's quite a nice looking putter actually. Ball, well, we can go really any make that we want. I think we'll just stick with the TaylorMade 2 preferred ball. So that's the clubs we're going to use. Attribute settings, outfits. I think I changed a couple of outfits, but we'll just go with what we've selected. As I say, Lighthouse Point's not my favourite course. Wind speed's 8 to 12 miles per hour, so it's going to be quite tricky. So let's get it on. Let's get going. Yeah, the US Open, fantastic tournament. Kind of ended a bit in a kind of low point. First off, congratulations to Dustin Johnson. I think he really deserves it. He's been a good player over the last few years. Okay, he had a sort of minor infringement. This was last year, and he took a couple of months off. But everybody's human, I suppose. But the guy's got great talent. He's a fantastic driver of the ball, long and straight. Well, he hits a fade, but he's
EA Sports.
He's a solid player, you know, and he's a nice enough guy as well.
The start of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
But the final round, basically, Shane Lowry kind of had it in his hand. All he had to do was kind of just play par golf. You know, if he shot a 70, it would mean that the field would have to shoot, like the Dustin Johnson, that would have to shoot somewhere like, I don't know, 60, 66 or something, or 65. But Shane Lowry kind of just fell away a little bit. He played some. He played some good golf, but he showed some. He showed a good effort, and he actually, he holds some putts. But when you're sitting down that slope, it can be quite hard
Really got to pick a decent target. Really
to stay.
On that.
You can probably drive this green,
nice,
but
good full swing. Slow, if anything, off the first tee.
I don't know if that's possible. Stuff it. But yeah, it was a decent enough tournament. Oh. Behind the rock. But Dustin Johnson's infringement on the 5th hole. Now,
Second shot from the rough.
it's
on the way.
it was probably quite farcical because what the USGA did was basically turn the tournament into an unknown factor after that hole 5. Now I think as the rules go, the referee has basically the kind of final say. And what happened was Dustin Johnson took 2 practice swings and then went to address the ball, but his club never. He didn't address the ball. He went to address the ball, and just as he put the club in to hover, the ball moved. Now, the referee basically came over and says, "Look, the ball's moved. I didn't address the club." Westwood confirmed that.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor.
And the referee said, "Well, just play it as it lies." Now that's it. That ruling was done, and it should have ended there and then. If a penalty was going to be incurred, it should have been incurred, it should have been done, and that should have been it. But somewhere along the line, somebody's seen something in the video, and they wanted to review it. But all they did was basically put the tournament in doubt, and you had this kind of, was Dustin Johnson, is he 5 under or is he 4 under? Is he going to lose a stroke? Is he not going to lose a stroke? I mean, at the end of it, he won it pretty convincingly, which in a way kind of rescued the USGA. It kind of bailed them out a little bit, because he did win it by a couple of shots. But at the end of the day, a tournament like that should never be. Oh, just broke a little bit. It should never be,
Line and speed go together.
put into that kind of scenario. It should be clean cut. If they
said,
said, right, we believe we'll take 5 minutes, and we're going to just review the video, make sure that nothing's happened. Done that, come back and says, even if he'd went and reviewed it, did something. I mean, they waited till the 12th hole to tell the guy that, oh, there might be a problem here, you might have to lose a stroke. Instead of just saying, well, what's my options? Can you just take that stroke off me just now, and I'll play the tournament knowing what I've got and not. But then I think probably Dustin Johnson probably did play it that way, but it was farcical. I mean, it should never have happened. It kind of took the edge off it a little bit for me, because you've got a guy finishing, and it was like, well, what is he? 5 under, 4 under? Obviously, he got the penalty stroke, and he was 4 under par. But if it'd been tight, I don't know what would have happened, if they would have still have taken that stroke off. But nobody knew. That's the thing. That's the biggest annoyance, is that nobody knew what the kind of situation was, and that should never happen. So it was a good US Open tournament. As I say, we played our tournament alongside it, and I really enjoyed playing it. It was quite interesting. We had a good final round. We had a 68 in the final round. We made some bad errors though. We missed that 3-foot putt, which was just, should have been a birdie, but it's a difficult course. No. So we're playing Lighthouse Point. As I say, it's not my favourite course. I kind of like it. I kind of like elements of it. I think it's got some good driving holes, but
the third hole here at Lighthouse Point,
I don't know.
66 yards.
It's different. So we're gearing up for season 5. We've got a couple of tournaments left. I think we've got 2 or 3 tournaments left. The FedEx Cup playoffs. And then we're on to season 5, which is going to be new. It's going to be different. It's probably going to be quite difficult playing with the 3-click system. We picked up some new subscribers. My subscriber total's kind of up and down. It's well, that's out of bounds. That was bad.
And it'll cost him a shot.
I've played this hole before and I've made mistakes.
Shot took the penalty after hitting it out of bounds.
Damn.
This can get away from him here.
Let's go to 10. Yeah, we picked up a couple of subscribers. We've actually lost some. I don't know. Some people subscribe and then unsubscribe, which is a bit odd. But I'm up to 16 now, which is good. As I say, the US Open videos seem to be positive. I've got quite a few views. So I don't know if we could do that for other tournaments. See, I'm not usually in. I usually work the weekends, so I don't. It's hard for me to do the. Just if there's a tournament in America that say we had the course, and we could actually go and play it, but unfortunately I kind of work the weekends, so I don't have that opportunity to do that every week. And it'd be quite good to kind of run it alongside the PGA Tour with certain events. But I really enjoyed doing it. It made the US Open kind of. And now let's go down to the action at the fact that we'd posted. We're sitting at 1 over par at after the first round, then we played the second round, and we, obviously to make the cut. I kind of knew roughly what the cut was, or roughly what it was going to be. Just hit this driver up. Probably going to run out of fairway, but yeah, so I really enjoyed it.
Looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed.
So yeah, Dustin Johnson wins his first major. I mean, the guys had some hard breaks as well. I mean, kind of going back to the US Open, he had that incident with the US PGA Championship where he grounded his club. He's had a couple of kind of bad scenarios in the US Open. Obviously, a couple of putts to win, and he 3-putted at the last, which was, I mean, just bad. So the guy really deserves it. Westwood, well,
so the second of the par 4 goes.
Westwood again had a good opportunity to win his first major. When you think where he was, where he started, and where the leader eventually ended up, he had a great opportunity to do something, but well, it's unfortunate. He's a fantastic player, but to shoot 10 over par in the last round is just it's pretty poor. One of my friends had an each way bet on, so I was getting texts from him. He's basically pulling his hair out, and I can understand why. It's pretty bad.
Drops it.
So let's get settled in for this episode. This is episode 20.1.
Now at the 5th here at Lighthouse Point,
and it's, I think, how many? 24 tournaments this year. So there's another 3 tournaments after this, I believe. This is a good driving hole. This is really tight. Not a lot of room down here. We're not going to make that of it. Oh, just. There's some good holes in on this course, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not my favourite.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs going way up.
Excuse me. So yeah, all in all, it was a good tournament. I enjoyed it. As I say, it kind of Shane Lowry. I kind of feel sorry for Shane Lowry as well, because he had a fantastic opportunity to win his first major. He's a good player, so he'll probably have other opportunities. I don't know whether he'll be in the mix a lot. Don't know. I mean, I do follow golf, but I don't follow it every single week on the PGA Tour, so I don't really know how some players are playing week in, week out. I'll go chip in.
Moves into the top 10 with that birdie. Par 3 6th is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
It wins right behind,
really, you've got to go airborne
and it's
here.
hard to see what it is.
The left side and front. You've got to carry
Is that 12 foot?
and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
I'm actually going to club down because I think that wind's going to carry it. Well, I hope the wind's going to carry it. Just was never going to stop that pitching wedge.
Great positions. Difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long.
Does it mean that's level? I'm just going to hit this straight.
This one's tracking.
There's a few greens on here that are just that perfectly straight. You know, Oakmont, it's just a fantastic course because the greens, I mean, a lot of driving holes are good. You know, there's a couple holes where you can't hit a driver, you've got to maybe lay up. There's some good holes that are sort of off camber, and you know, so gives you some opportunities to hit some different drives. But the greens at Oakmont are just brutal, and that's really what makes that course. God, that's not good.
I think he's headed for it.
It's probably going to. I actually wasn't far off. Well, there you go. I was going to say, if it gets close enough to the edge of that bunker, it might actually roll out. Wow. That wasn't where I intended to drive, to be honest. I wasn't even really going for the green. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the next update course is for this game. As I say again, I mean, I don't. Oh, this got a little bit of break. Oh, it's probably dead straight.
So the eagle goes back.
I don't know if they're ever going to have paid content in this game. You would kind of reckon there's money to be made, but I just wonder if EA Sports thinks that this game is. I'm not going to say dead because I enjoy playing it. I've kind of made the most out of the game and tried to take it to another level. That's why I've included all this stuff into my season mode, just to kind of spice it up a little bit. But the kind of nuts and bolts of the game, I think it's. I have to say it's pretty decent. I've said that all along. I've said it for quite some time now. The game's half decent. A lot of people put it down. A lot of people don't like it. It's not going to make the green. I think it's reasonable. I enjoy playing it, and that's the main thing. As long as you enjoy playing it. And with the season mode that I've got, and I do all these wee kind of scenarios and change things, and that's really just to kind of spice it up a little bit. Just to make it interesting for me. You know, the kind of injury mode we had this year, we've kind of, I'm not going to say I've phased it out, but I did have it at the beginning of the season. If anybody wants to know, just check the Facebook page. This season, season 4's sort of rules and regulations is on my Facebook page. And season 5 is up. Because season 5 we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to use the 3-click system, which I think is a lot harder to use, especially on so the hard setting. It's pretty difficult. So we're going to use that mode next year, and it's probably going to actually be quite good. I'm actually looking forward to starting it, to be honest. Good shot. But we've mixed it up with the 3-click system, so it's going to be really good. And I think it's going to be potentially quite tough, especially when we pick the hard mode. Could be interesting.
Frank, how good was that just to get it on the green? Well, from that shot, you would have thought for sure.
I mean, I actually just checked my score there with 3 under par, and I've not really actually played all that well, to be honest. just a bit more.
Putt for par.
Oh, I saw the break, but
This
I
one
didn't think
just
it maybe break
requires
as
a
much.
little bit of focus.
So the last tournament in the season was actually at Oakmont. It was the Pittsburgh Invitational. We actually didn't played really tough. The first round we hit a 65, I believe, and then after that, God, we were nowhere, to be honest.
592 yards.
I didn't need to look at this. I know where it is.
Not a par five. What gives?
The reason why that
And then I think we really struggled. I think we finished at the end. I think we were probably at 9 over par or something. So we're kind of breaking back into the tour mode where it's a fairly easy course.
Green shares that little piece of property with 13, just divided by that little pot bunker in the middle.
33 foot up, that's quite a bit. Plus that wind, I'm going to club up. So the second, third, and fourth round for this. I don't know whether to maybe pop in 2 quick rounds and then a full final round. I don't know. We'll see where we are in terms of score. It's not that I don't want to skip tournaments, but
Obviously it's difficult, but he still
I
has
think
to
it's
shut
just
the
a little
thickness
bit of
on for
break.
birdie.
Oh, just a bit more again.
Kind of a tricky read.
But yeah, we might do that.
Not a gimme.
But as I say
Well
before,
within his range.
maybe people have got this, maybe haven't seen it, but I've got the Elgato HD. I thought I'd missed that. The HD game
Now in
recorder,
second, after
or is
that
it
par.
Game Capture
One
HD?
more player to overtake now.
I bought the old version,
Now we go
not
to
the
11th hole, and
HD
this is a
60.
par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par
The
4
quality,
attempt. This
well,
one
I can
comes in
actually
at
record 60
530
frames per
yards.
second, but
And more evidence of
this
the kind
one's
of
just, it's
creativity
good enough
by
for
the
me.
award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting.
But I can
shapes.
record
For
PS3
example,
as well, which I'm probably
nipping it in
going to
the
maybe
fairway,
hook up
making
at some
drive
point.
almost too much club or very, very risky.
Maybe play, I don't know, I'm going
Now,
to see
this
what
is a
games
great
I've got
par five.
for the
The reason
PS3
why
and might
it's
just hook up a
reachable,
kind of
it's tempting,
retro
but you've done it
PS3
with
game
punch-up shooting
for the Elgato
Certainly
and
playable
record it.
from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not
But it's
too
a
bad.
great system. I mean, my old system that I had using the PlayStation 15-minute record, I mean, it's pretty good because a 15-minute video's, I think it's a pretty good length to watch. It means you can watch it and you're not sitting there for ages. I try and keep my videos as quick as possible.
Frank, earlier in the day, we were talking about.
But with the Elgato, I just press record and just play. It means I can get the whole round in as well. There's no interruptions. There's no. Oh, I'm near 15 minutes. Oh, I better, right, okay, this video's end. Blah blah blah. End it. You don't have to do that anymore. I can just record, start the round, and just go right the way through.
You never know.
Is this
Good line, good pace.
level?
Might have a chance.
So, oh god,
Looks
you
like you just
dirty
misread
rat. So as I say, I bought it. I got a cash bonus. I had the money there, so I decided to buy it, and I'm not regretting it. It's absolutely superb. I can even take pictures as well. It's just everything's just so much easier, just for uploading, just for putting stuff up. It's good.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green
Just
off
gonna
the
run out.
black tees.
And if
It's
the
a
breeze
difficult
blows
hole.
left to right, this whole
Got a
plays
3-wood
very
here.
hard. One of the reasons why.
And do we go with a driver
Different
and maybe
fairways
try
delivered with
and
bunkers. Not
go,
only do you have to
let's
pick the
see,
right line, but somehow
327.
you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
the wind's
This is a
against us,
test,
but
no doubt.
I will soon see if we've got enough.
This is not heading in the right direction.
Well, looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Wow. Oh, nice. On the head, son. Oh. Actually, had a couple of good breaks in this round.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Up.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, no, look
I went and see, I had extra money as well because I sold my old iPhone, my 5S, 64 gigabyte to my brother, so that gave me some extra money as well. But upgraded my phone. I actually had a bit of a problem. I went through the upgrade process online and I got my phone. I had a new number with it, but when I logged into my account, I had like an extra number, like 2 numbers. So I contacted them by email. A couple of emails later, because they sent back, oh, phone this number, says, look, I don't want to phone, I want to do it through this email and I want to get it sorted. And then they come back and they said that they didn't have enough details, or my details didn't match. So I sent them another email putting every account numbers, phone numbers, order numbers, everything basically. And they got it upgraded, and I got my number ported over, my old mobile number into this one, and I got everything all sorted. I don't know how that happened. For some reason I took out a new contract, so I don't know. But I got my new phone. It's an iPhone 6S Plus, and before anybody says anything, it is big. It is a big phone, but I went into one of the phone shops and I picked it up because I'd seen the Plus before, but I hadn't really held it in my hand. And I picked it up, and to be honest, it felt good. It felt big, but it wasn't like massive. It wasn't overly big. It says that's it. I'm just gonna get it. So I got the 6S Plus. So that's my new phone I got.
So this is where club selection becomes much more important.
I mean, I could have waited for the 7 to come out, but
and then swing away.
It's just waiting. It's waiting a couple of months, and then I don't know. There's stuff on it that I maybe don't like the phone jack's away. Well, potential it's away. And I'll be using the lightning connector, which is probably going to be better because it's a digital connection, where the jack system's kind of older. It's an analogy type connector. So, but I usually like to wait and see how that phone is, and then when I get my next upgrade will probably be when the 7 or the 7S comes out or whatever. Look at this. I don't know if there's much break in this. Straight, see that putt there, straight as a die. I did put a little bit of, but I put it near the left edge there. If I just putted it straight, it probably in the hole.
It's about concentration and focus at this point.
But some of these holes are just too easy. That's why it's not my favourite course. I mean, there we are. We're joint lead. I mean, I don't know. The next video might be 2 quick rounds, maybe even 3 quick rounds, and that will do it.
If you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green.
I don't know if there's really anything else to talk about.
But
just like that tree.
Enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you've got to be looking at, that front left section.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here.
I've almost went in there. I've started to play golf for real. Well, I say started to play golf. I've just had some sand irons, basically, kind of half shots. I don't know if I ever really get back into golf the way that I did when I was in my 20s. I stopped playing golf. I'm trying to think now. Trying to think, because I moved up to Cumnock, and I kind of stopped playing when I moved up there. Not because I kind of didn't have the time because my job, I was travelling a lot to my place of work. I think the old job that I had, I think I worked like a 5-day week sort of thing. I did various other shifts, but I think towards the end there I worked
Really, the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
sort of 5 days, and I didn't really have enough time to sort of play golf because there was a course just up the road, maybe a couple of miles up the road, that I could have played, but I didn't really know it was there. And I played down in Ayr at Carlisle Seafield, the Millen, and so to get down, to get the bus down, and it was just, it just became a bit of a hassle.
This is a cross-country special.
So I kind of moved away from golf. And I didn't really have anywhere to practice because I was quite a big practicer. I liked to just take a tube of balls and just go and hit, you know, work through the bag, you know, sand iron right down to the driver, and I really enjoyed sort of practicing. That was my thing. The trouble with that is now there's just nowhere to practice. There used to be a pitch and putt course just down from my mum and dad's bit, and where I stayed just at the moment, I'm not far from my mum and dad, so the pitch and putt is maybe, if I walked up the river, would be about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if that. And that was just a fantastic place to practice.
It happens sometimes, Frank.
That putt, I had plenty of space to do it, and it was just great. You know, it was just a good way to keep your game in shape. But what's happened now? The college has taken over a lot of that. There's halls of residence now where the first hole used to be. And now they're building a new school, secondary school there, which I'm really absolutely, I just don't like the fact that they're doing it there, because they're really destroying the sort of greenbelt area. And I mean, the pitch and putt is an important part of golf because a lot of young people get involved at the kind of grassroots level, and that's a perfect place to start. I would even go as much as saying that you can learn a lot of good points about golf in a pitch and putt, because I mean, you see a lot of youngsters now out playing golf, and it's all about like Dustin Johnson hitting long, and Westwood and Tiger Woods and all this, and it's all about length, it's all about power. But golf to me is about the power, but the short game, the putting, the chipping is a fundamental part of the game, and a pitch and putt course is essential, and I think it's probably the best way to start, because you hit shots in pitch and putt that you don't hit anywhere else in the world of golf, period. And my shot game's pretty good. Chipping and putting is just, I'm not going to say it's phenomenal, but it's pretty solid. And my long game's good as well. Back in the day when I was playing, it was good. And driving and that. But I just felt that because I started in pitch and putt,
Excellent approach shot.
and there's a lot of shots that I can do that not a lot of other kids do, because they're so obsessed about the length that, oh, I've got this new driver and I can hit it X amount of 100 yards, and it's all this big, you know, drive for show, putt for dough. That was the old saying. How do you play it? But kids now are so obsessed about length, and it's, I mean, the game has become a power game, but I don't think it's, I just think that there's more to it. You know, you can drive the ball 300 yards, but if you can't put that ball close, or have a pitching game or a putting game that's absolutely up there, you know, just top notch, then you might as well just drive, you know, 200 yards and have that game, you know, get rid of the kind of length length is good to have, but a lot of kids they're just obsessed about the length, and I don't know, it's just a part of the game that I don't like as much. But I played in a pitch and putt course. The greens were tiny. They must have been about,
Into the thick stuff.
I think if I laid down, I could probably not be, it'd probably be 8-foot greens roughly, and some of them had two bunkers, and you'd hit in the bunker, and I kid you not, you'd have a bunker shot that you had to get up over a lip, and the hole was only maybe a foot away. You know, it's just crazy. It's like it's shots you're never going to play in a big course. But what happens in the pitch and putt is you play all these types of shots. You play like a parachute shot, where you flop it up. I mean, some of the shots I came up with were just crazy. It's like kind of Mickelson-esque style shots before I actually knew who that guy was. Because in a pitch and putt, you just play these crazy shots. Why did I miss that?
Well, this will test his metal.
But you know, you had to get the ball up over a lip and down and land it like soft. And the pin positions in the pitch and putt were just crazy. I mean, I don't know who came up with it, but they were in between bunkers and on slopes, and it was a great style of golf, and you learn a lot from a pitch and putt course. And unfortunately, that course is now gone. It's no longer there. And it's sad, you know, it really is sad.
Towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to
that part of
but a good tee shot.
my kind of early youth is away now. Just you can't play it. And it was a great pitch and putt course. It was an 18-hole pitch and putt course. And then a nice summer's day. You had families out, guys with their children, you know, their sons, their daughters out playing golf. And it was just fantastic, but that's gone. That's taken over by a school. And that whole bit where I used to practice is all overgrown. There's still an element that you can sort of hit shots, but you can lose a lot of balls in the rough. So I'm trying to find a place that I can go and just practice, but it's nigh on impossible. There's just nowhere about that I can, that's just a bad shot. There's just no way that I can do it, to be honest. And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get a place where it's close by that I can walk to. I mean, I could go down the beach, but it's not ideal on the beach. It's actually playing in the beach is not good for your clubs, because it can. I wouldn't say it would damage your clubs, but it can. It can kind of wear them away a little bit, because you always get the sand and you're hitting away. It's actually good for strengthening up your forearms, because if you hit, especially with wet sand, it's quite good for kind of getting good strength in your kind of lower arms. But it's quite hard on you as well. So I've got the beach, but I'm not. I don't know. That's always an option, I suppose. But hitting from turf's totally different. But I'm going to try and start hitting shots again. Whether I get back into it in a big way, I just don't know. It's getting a ticket, buying a season ticket for the courses, and going away and playing. I mean, I do miss it, but I sometimes don't miss it. Well, we're 2 shots behind Bubba Watson there. We probably should have played better. We're kind of talking again. This is a kind of talking video. Probably just talking a lot of crap, to be honest. But so this is probably going to conclude this video. We're getting to the end. We're at 39 minutes, so we're getting near the 40-minute mark. I probably will. The next video on this, on the PGA Tour series, or the season 4, I'll probably just record quick rounds. I might even just do 3 quick rounds and finish it. because I think the next tournament after this is, I'm trying to think what it is. It's not the Boston. We just played the Boston. But the courses at the end I prefer. So we'll probably just record 3 quick rounds for this tournament, because we're only 2 shots behind. I mean, probably make that up. I'll probably make it a little bit more interest. Oh, got hiccups. Oh, excuse me. I'll make it a bit more interesting for us if we do quick rounds. Just a kind of round, a full round this course is a bit long-winded and a bit, I wouldn't say boring, but you know, it is what it is. So guys, that's going to conclude this video. Once again, thanks for watching, and thanks for the new subscribers that have joined us. We're kind of slowly but surely we're starting to get somewhere. It'll take time. So once again, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you for more videos, sport videos in general, coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.